Maureen McCormick started experimenting sexually with her TV brother Barry Williams at just 14, and by 16 was already trading sex for drugs in the seedy underbelly of Hollywood. If there was coke, I had to stay up and do every last flake, even if it meant going without sleep for days, nothing else mattered. That's the exact word of our American sweetheart, Maureen McCormick, as she traded herself for drugs, and she allowed herself to be videotaped naked in exchange for it. In fact, her life was so wild that even the most scandalous rumors about her, like the alleged lesbian affair with her TV sister, pale in comparison to the other things we will share in this video. This is the untold crazy sex life of Maureen McCormick. I desperately wanted to shed the Marsha Brady image. Maureen admitted I was tired of being seen as the goody two-shoes teenager. I wanted to be wild, to be free, and wild she became at just 14 while filming the iconic Brady Bunch series. Maureen began a secret affair with her on-screen brother, Barry Williams. It was exciting and forbidden. She revealed, "We'd sneak around on set stealing kisses in between takes. It felt like we were really living out the forbidden love story of Greg and Maura." But their teenage romance was just the beginning of Maureen's sexual awakening. As her drug addiction spiraled, she found herself entangled in a dark world of sex, drugs, and desperation. "I was so lost," she confessed. "I traded my body for cocaine, allowing myself to be used and abused in the most degrading ways imaginable." One particularly harrowing incident involved a powerful Hollywood producer. Maureen, desperate for her next fix, found herself at his mercy. "He promised me a role in his new movie if I slept with him," she recalled, her voice trembling. "I felt trapped, disgusted with myself, but I did it. And then he didn't even give me the part." But even in the darkest depths of her addiction, Maureen's undeniable beauty and charm are invisible to others. Yet people take the time to call in on videos of her having sex with themselves. Here is how she presents it. Charisma shone through. She became a fixture in the Hollywood party scene, attracting the attention of some of the biggest names in the industry. "I was invited to all the hottest parties," she said. "I met everyone from Sammy Davis Jr. to Steven Spielberg, but I was always high, always searching for the next high." Her addiction led her to some truly shocking situations. One night at the Playboy Mansion, she met an older man who offered her drugs in exchange for allowing him to film her naked. "I was so out of it, I didn't even care," she admitted. "I was so desperate that I let him put me on tape despite the trauma and degradation." Maureen never lost her spark. She continued to land acting roles, though her career was often overshadowed by her personal struggles. "I was a walking contradiction," she said. "America's sweetheart by day, a drug-addicted party girl by night. And then there were the rumors about her and Eve Plum, the actress who played her younger sister Jan. Whispers of a secret lesbian affair circulated among the cast and crew, fueled by Maureen's own admission of a crush on Plum. Eve was beautiful and mysterious," Maureen confessed. "We shared a special bond, and I did have feelings for her. We even kissed once, but it never went further than that." However, her on-screen mom, Florence Henderson, wasn't immune to her charms either. "Florence was like a mother figure to me," Maureen explained, "but there was also an undeniable attraction. We had a brief fling, but it was more a result of our close proximity and the wild atmosphere of the 70s than genuine love." The truth was, Maureen was drawn to anyone who could offer her escape, excitement, or a connection. She craved love and acceptance, but her insecurities and addictions often led her down destructive paths. "I was a lost soul," she admitted. "I used sex to fill the void inside me, but it only made things worse." Her relationships with men were often tumultuous and short-lived. She fell for a music producer who introduced her to free-basing cocaine, leading to a week-long drug binge in a hotel room. "We were locked away from the world, consumed by our addiction," she recalled. "It was a dark and terrifying time." Another boyfriend, a Hollywood dealer, used her fame and vulnerability to his advantage, manipulating her into trading sex for drugs. "He knew I was desperate," she said, her voice filled with shame. "He took advantage of me in the worst possible way." But even as she spiraled deeper into addiction, Maureen never gave up on her dreams. She continued to act, appearing in various TV shows and movies, though her performances were often overshadowed by her personal struggles. "I was trying to hold it together," she explained, "but the drugs were taking over my life." Her erratic behavior and unreliable nature made it difficult to maintain relationships, both personal and professional. She missed auditions, showed up to sets high, and alienated those who tried to help her. "I was pushing everyone away," she confessed. "I was afraid of being hurt, afraid of being vulnerable." Despite the chaos, Maureen's talent and charisma continued to shine through. She landed a role in Raiders of the Lost Ark, but her drug use sabotaged her chances. "I went to the audition completely messed up," she admitted. "Steven Spielberg was kind, but he could see I wasn't in any shape to work this." Near miss was a wake-up call for Maureen. She knew she needed to get help if she wanted to salvage her career and her life. But the road to recovery would be long and arduous. Maureen's journey to recovery was a roller coaster of setbacks and symptoms, triumphs. She went through countless interventions, rehab stints, and experimental therapies. "I was desperate to get clean, but the addiction was powerful," she revealed. "I relapsed so many times I almost lost hope." One particularly damaging experience involved a controversial psychiatrist, Eugene Landy, who had also treated Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys' Land's unorthodox methods, which included controlling Maureen's every move and isolating her from her loved ones, only exacerbated her problems. He was supposed to be helping. "Tell me, but he was just making things worse," she said. "I felt like a prisoner in my own life." But even in her darkest moments, Maureen never completely gave up. She found solace in her faith, turning to God for strength and guidance. "I prayed for a miracle," she confessed. "I knew I couldn't do it alone, and slowly, with the support of her family and friends, Maureen began to heal. She finally broke free from Land's control, and she found a therapist who helped her confront her underlying issues. "I had to face my demons," she explained. "I had to understand why I was so self-destructive." The turning point came when she met Michael Cummings, the man who would become her husband. His unwavering love and support gave her the stability she desperately needed. "Michael saved my life," she said, her eyes filled with gratitude. "He believed in me when no one else did." Their marriage in 1985 marked a new chapter in Maureen's life. She finally found the love and acceptance she had been searching for, and with it the strength to stay sober, with her husband's help. Maureen finally found the strength to confront her demons. She entered rehab again, this time with a renewed determination to get clean and goals. She succeeded. "It was the hardest thing I've ever done," she admitted, "but I finally found peace and serenity." Motherhood also played a crucial role in her recovery. In 1989, she gave birth to her daughter, Natalie. "Becoming a mother changed everything." She said, "I finally had something to live for, someone to be responsible for." Maureen's recovery wasn't without its challenges. She battled depression and anxiety, and even struggled with Prozac addiction for a time. But with the help of therapy, medication, and with the support of her loved ones, she managed to stay sober. "It's an ongoing process," she explained, "but I'm committed to staying healthy and happy for my family and myself." Maureen's story is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Despite the trauma, addiction, and heartbreak, she found the strength to overcome her demons and create a fulfilling life for herself. "I'm not proud of my past," she admitted, "but I'm grateful for the lessons I've learned. I'm a survivor today." Maureen is an advocate for mental health awareness and addiction recovery. She shares her story openly and honestly, hoping to inspire others who are struggling. "I want people to know that there is hope," she said. "Recovery is possible. Possible. You can overcome anything with the right support and determination." Maureen's openness about her past struggles resonated with many. She became a sought-after speaker and author, sharing her story of redemption and inspiring others to overcome their own challenges. "I realized that my experiences could help others," she said. "By sharing my story, I could offer hope and encouragement." She was no longer just Mara Brady, the perfect teenager. She was a survivor of a woman who had overcome adversity and emerged stronger than ever. "I finally felt free," she said. "I had shed the shame and guilt that had haunted me for so long." Maureen's story is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit despite facing incredible challenges. She never gave up on herself. She found love, forgiveness, and ultimately redemption. "I'm grateful for every step of my journey," she said. "It's made me who I am today." Today, Maureen continues to inspire others with her story of hope and healing. She is a vocal advocate for mental health awareness and addiction recovery, using her platform to raise awareness and break down stigma. Her legacy extends beyond her acting career. She is a role model for those struggling with addiction, mental health issues, or any form of adversity. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for more amazing content. See you next time.